So I want to start out talking with you guys about these clippers from Epica. Now again, these are for large breed dogs, and that's why you can instantly see the difference in size between the Safari clippers and the Epica clippers. One's for small and medium breeds, one's for large breeds. Now, if you have multiple dogs like we do, we have 2 large breeds and a small breed. You can use small clippers on large dogs. It's going to be harder. Dog nails are thicker depending on the size of the dog, and they're longer depending on the size of the dog. So small clippers are going to be much harder to use on a large dog. It's not saying that you can't, but certainly if you have a multi-dog household like ours, you really should have 2 different sets of clippers. Again, you can use the smalls on a large dog, but it's going to be more challenging. You can use the large clippers on a small dog. It's going to be easy to cut through those small nails. However, it's a lot easier to also take off too much of the nail and get the quick when you're using a set of clippers that is too big for the dog's nails. So really, ideally, they're not very expensive. It's best to have 2 sets of clippers if you have 2 different sized dogs. And that's all I'm really going to say about that. So buy clippers that are meant for your dog. These are for the large breeds. One thing that you're going to find that's pretty standard on clippers like this, whether they're this style or the guillotine style, is a stainless steel head. You really do want to find ones that have a stainless steel head. You're going to be hard-pressed not to. The blades are traditionally stainless steel now, but if you do find them that are made with another type of metal, you may run into rust, you may run into durability issues. Stainless is obviously going to be more durable, and you can rinse these off with warm water, just a mild detergent. You can wash these and you're all set. Other metals, you may not have that luxury to be able to do that without experiencing the rust. So stainless steel blades and a full stainless steel head would be really great. One thing that you do want to look for as well, this little lever here, you can see that I'm locking and unlocking them. When it's up like this, they're locked. You can't open the blades. If you squeeze the grip in all the way and just flick this down, then it opens them, and that's when you can use the clippers. It's a great safety feature to have. You really should look for clippers that have that. And then when I open it, you see the spring here. These are spring loaded, which makes it so much easier as a groomer or just a dog owner that's clipping your dog's nails to use these. When you squeeze it and clip the nail, it's going to pop right back open automatically, so you're not trying to do that yourself. It really saves on hand fatigue, so that's a great thing to have, is that spring action there. And the other thing, you might be able to just see it back here, there is, and I'm going to show you these up close in a second, but there's a guard here, a stainless steel guard, and what that does is it prevents the dog's nail from going in too far and for you clip the quick. If you're somebody like me, I frequently clip my dog's nails, so you still can clip the quick if you stick your dog's nail, if they've been cut recently and you stick it in, you still do run that risk. But with longer nails, this does really help. And if it's a benefit to have, 1, if you don't clip your dog's nails very often, and 2, if you're new to the process. So it's a nice safety feature to have again. So these are the Epica clippers. They do have, you'll see these little grooves in the handle that contour to your fingers, and the red part here is rubber, the black is a hard plastic, but the red is a rubber grip, so that's really nice for comfort, and it's also nice so it's not sliding out of your hands while you're trying to clip your dog's nails. Oh, sorry, I do just want to mention too that you can pick these up on Amazon for $9.95, so for $10, they really last a long time. The pair that we have, the clippers that we have for our dogs, we've had for multiple years, actually multiple generations of dogs. We've probably had them over a decade now, because we use them with previous pets that have passed away, and now we're on to the new generation. So $10 for a product that you're going to use for a long time. Really, you should have clippers until the blades get dull, and then if you have a husband like mine who's very mechanical, he can sharpen the blades for you, and you don't even need to replace them. But really, you should have them until the blades wear out, especially if they're stainless steel blades and a good quality clipper. So not an expensive purchase, but something you really should have. Again, that video that I mentioned to you about how to clip dog nails, it talks as well about the importance of clipping dog nails. If you don't do it regularly, that can cause pain for your dog because the nails get too long and they start to push up on his paws when he walks on the floor. So very important, something that is a must as far as dog grooming, and something that's easy to do at home once you get over that initial fear of clipping the quick. It's very easy, and of course it doesn't cost very much to buy the tools to do so. So these are the Epica clippers. I will jump into the Safari clippers. They're very similar to the Epica clippers. They have, again, this light green part is a hard plastic, and the dark green part is the rubber grip, and again, the little grooves for your fingers. You do want to look for that because hand fatigue and clipping nails, depending on your dog and depending on how many dogs you have. For example, we have 3 dogs. So just clipping all the nails on all 3 dogs takes a little while. We have 2 dogs that are very good and let me clip their nails fairly quickly. Our boxer, I can clip all of her nails in under 3 minutes probably. She just lays there while I go around and clip them all very quickly. Our lab takes a little bit longer, but she is getting used to it, and I can probably do hers in under 5 minutes to do all of her nails. And then we have our little beagle who is only 6 months old. She's still learning, and it takes me 15 to 20 minutes to clip her nails. It takes a while. I have to do a lot of distraction, a lot of petting, a lot of praising, a lot of treating still to get her to let me clip her nails. So, you know, by the time that I get through everybody, I've held these clippers in my hand for 45 minutes, maybe close to an hour. It can be tiring on your hands. Of course, you can take a break if you want to, but it's really nice to have something that's going to be comfortable, have a comfortable grip, and allow you to clip for a long time, especially if you're a professional groomer, if you're somebody that clips nails for, say, family members, or you have multiple dogs. You know, you really want to look for that rubber grip and some kind of a contour for your hand. So the Safari clippers, same thing. They have a stainless steel head. They have a little guard there, which you can't see very well, but again, I'm going to show these 2 close up for a minute. They have the spring action. And then, of course, they also have the locking mechanism. So very similar to the Epica clippers. They're a little bit cheaper. You can pick these up on Amazon for $6.65. And that's probably because they're a little bit smaller size. So again, a great choice for clippers. They have all the things that you want to look for in a clipper. They're just geared towards small dogs. So you only want to purchase these ones for small dogs. And again, with the Epica, you only want to purchase these for large dogs. Sorry, the Safari is for small and medium dogs. So you only want to get those for small and medium dogs. And the Epica only for large dogs. And you can see that size difference very, very clearly. If you're in a pet store and you're looking for clippers for your dog, notice the size of the clippers is probably going to relate to the size of the dog that they work for. So keep that in mind. And here are those Safari clippers for small and medium breeds. Same thing as the Epica clippers. If I go ahead and give this a squeeze, you can flip that safety lock down, and you can see right in here is that spring-loaded grip. And same thing again on the back here. We have the guard that you can move back and forth if you want to. And in the front, you can see that the guard is up now, so it's not letting you clip too much of that. This light green, again, is the hard plastic, and the dark green is that rubber grip. So you have that nice, easy grip, and it springs right back for you so that you're not getting hand fatigue. These are, again, for small and medium breeds, whereas the Epica clippers were much larger for the larger breeds. So I am going to use these on our small breed Beagle mix Molly, and I will show that to you guys in just a minute. Hey everybody, so I am outside here. Whoops, Chloe's gonna come hang out with us too. I am outside here with Molly, and I'm going to go ahead and show you how well the Safari trimmers work. Obviously we're outside. Molly's got some other things on her mind, but we're gonna try and get her to let us clip a few of her nails, so I can show you guys how fast these trimmers work. Again, that stainless steel blade just clips right through the nails and does a really nice job. No, come here. Good girl. That's a good girl. So they clip really quickly, which I like. Obviously, if you have a squirmy worm like Molly here, you want to do it as quickly as possible. I'm going to go ahead and do her dew claw right now, if she'll stay still. Molly. I know, that's a good girl. So there it is, there's one done. That quick. I prefer to use these type of nail clippers because it is so quick, as opposed to a Dremel that you have to file down the nail and it takes longer. There are guillotine type nail clippers which work a little bit differently, but they are the same thing. It's just a nice quick slice through the nail. Now you see Molly's getting a little, go on Chloe. Go on. No, you stay. Yes, you stay. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. So there's another nail trimmed, and then you can just keep moving along every time you get one done. I don't know if she's going to let me hold her paw. With Molly, usually I have to kind of trick her a little bit and pet her to get her to sit still long enough to clip her nails. I try and sometimes get her when she's sleeping. That's a good tip to use if you can get them when they're napping and they're tired. That's a good way to do it. So let's see if I can get her to behave for just one more so you can see how quick it is. Molly, Molly, good girl. That's a good girl. Oh, that's a good girl. Good girl, Molly. Good girl. Usually she's a little bit better than this, but like I said, I usually try and get her when she's tired, and she is not tired right now. She's wide awake. Ooh, let's see. Stop. There. So it's really quick and easy. Even if you've got a squirmy dog like this, you hold on that paw and you can just take it, and that nice sharp stainless steel blade takes the tip right off that nail. So I'm going to let Molly run for a minute. So if you guys have any more questions about the safari trimmers, again, these are the small and medium breed. You can get them for large breed that are much larger than this, and we'll do those bigger, wider nails. If you have any questions about these trimmers or anything else I can answer about clipping a dog's nails, don't hesitate to send me an email. You can contact me at Samantha@topdogtips.com. If you have any questions about this review or these products, I would be happy to answer. If you have any suggestions for future reviews, I'd be happy to answer, talk to you about those, as well, and maybe reach out to those companies and see what I can do. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, or Google+. If you leave comments on there, they will get back to me. If you leave comments on our website, topdogtips.com, those will get back to me as well. Of course, send me an email. I would be happy to chat with any of you that have any questions, comments, or concerns. So I will be back next time with another great product review. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Have a great day.